Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're back with another first time reaction. Today it's going to be the first time watching, listening and reacting to a group that I've, well, obviously not only never listened and checked out before, but also a type of group that I've also never listened and checked out before either. Because today we aren't going to be checking out a girl group or a boy group, male or female soloists for the first time. Today we're going to be checking out my first, apparently called co-ed group, and that is KARD. And what is special about them? Well, the thumbnail is already telling quite enough. Instead of it being fully female or fully male, we have 2 boys and 2 girls. And that's, before I even get started with any of the members or the music or whatever, is fucking awesome. Okay, the fact that we actually have at least one slightly bigger, more relevant and quiet, you know, the views are pretty good, you know, that we have a group like that actually within the K-pop industry. When I learned about that, you know, I was like, wow, that is really damn cool. Great to see that, you know. Now it's finally time for me to check them out, because obviously whenever I hear something or see something that I don't immediately go ahead and check them out, because who knows if I may react to them down the road, you know. I always restrict myself a little bit in that direction. Now is finally the time, because they are finally back. They had the last comeback back in late 2020, so it's been nearly 2 years, and now they are back with their next music video and mini album. And I decided for today that we are going to be checking out their most viewed music video, the most recent one for today, and obviously today's news release. And these 3 music videos therefore are Don't Recall, Gunshot, and now their newest MV from today, Ring the Alarm. But before we get to that, obviously like mentioned, 4-member co-ed group. Is that really how you call it? Honestly, just call it K-pop group, you know, because I don't know, that's so cool to me, that the fact that its concept and format in such a often gender broken down industry like K-pop actually exists and is, like mentioned, actually really successful. That is so cool to me. Okay, the 4 members are J.Seph, BM, Zomin, and Jibu. Hope I pronounced it correctly. J.Seph, is there a different way to? Whatever. Okay, I'm very excited for this. Okay, this should be really damn cool and interesting, because anytime I had it on this channel where we had a girl voice with a male voice together, I always said how much I love when these 2, you know, sounds just clash with one another. They usually harmonize so well together. Now it's finally time to see that in a fully fledged out group. Hell yeah. Really awesome. And unfortunately I wasn't able to react to this as soon as possible as I would have wanted to, because I was still out up until like 10 minutes ago or so. But now the first one I'm doing that I'm back home is doing this. So let's stop talking and let's start the reacting. The most viewed music video of KARD, sitting on 83.5 million views. Holy moly, that's huge. Okay, released back on February 15th 2017. Don't Recall. Let's check it out. I am excited for this. The SP Media is their company. Actually, have I reacted to the SP Media group before? I don't know. Obviously also, what sound can I expect? What concept? What, you know, direction? Let's see. That's a chill vibe for sure. Get out of 2 female voices. Very distinguishable from another. Very low-key vibe here. Visually also fits very well. We do hopefully get them singing together though. Ooh. Oh, this continuous synth in the background is awesome. Hey, this beat is flames though. This beat is awesome. And they actually have choreos together too. You know? We often have such a distinguishable male and female choreo out there, so I don't know. The fact that this concept really is existing is so awesome to me. Ooh. I like how distinguishable everybody's from another. It's a very clean voice. Simple in V2, but I really liking the aesthetics. Ooh, he has got such a deep voice though. Yeah, this contrast between the female and male vocals in this, especially his voice, which is definitely the deepest, is so dope. Hey, but again, this instrumental is a summer song right there. Like a really good one. Like a little bit of tropical flavor in there too. Okay, and then we keep this dance break section here too. Again, though, very simple on B actually, but aesthetics chosen for it. Now he like mentioned this here, all these projected ones. Looks awesome. Hey, this is a summer anthem, honestly. And now we have the voices here a bit together too. Oh, but we're ending it here, huh? Okay. Alright. Hey, seriously. Now the thing is... oh, I don't even know. Was I too... Probably not, right? My mic was a little bit lower than usual. Maybe it was even better. I know it was in the yellow there, so maybe let's keep it like that a little bit, actually. But what I wanted to say is that this is how you do a summer song, okay? Especially now that we're getting into the summer season. Wasn't the actual first day of summer just yesterday? Yet it was still sitting here nearly 91 degrees Fahrenheit last week already. 40 Celsius for anybody using mobile classes and everything. But this is like really a perfect summer song right here, okay? The beat, the delivery, the melody and everything, the instrumental break implemented. This is like a perfect summer song right there. I think discovering this right now where the temperature, like mentioned, really starts to rise, I think it was a very good timing because, hey, this song really, upon first listen, just got that extremely refreshing, chill, yet still very vibey and just on point summer feeling to it. Excellent stuff. But let's not only care about the sound itself, because let's also focus, like mentioned, on the members and how, like mentioned, they work together in this. Because it's like mentioned, the first time I really see a fixed official group with male and female members, you know? And even though, like mentioned, we definitely could have seen more of them like harmonizing together. I think it's still work, but I think the main reason for this is, at least my guess is, after watching this, that the two guys are the rappers and the two girls are the vocalists. Or, like, I think all the guys only rapped, so obviously then it makes it a bit more difficult to do harmonies because they are vocalists. Let me check that actually really quickly. J.Seph is the main rapper, lead dancer, sub vocalist. Okay. And then we have BM, who's main dancer, lead rapper, sub-vocalist, let me guess. Yep, main vocalist, visual, main dancer, lead vocalist, sub-rapper, actually. Okay, never mind. But, like, for this song, at least, was definitely the girls to more of the vocals, while the boys to more of the rap together. And then at the end, we had them a little bit together. That works for me nonetheless, because even though they don't fully, like, have a big section together, where they, like, all sing simultaneously, still there's different in contrast between, especially... Who's the darker voice, guys? Is J.Seph the dark voice dude? Or is it BM? Who got the darker voice of the two? Whoever it is, like mentioned, that's such a contrast. Like mentioned that he's the guy that like really works. And I think is he BM? Is he BM? KARD deep voice. I think I should get the member name pretty quickly there. Oh, K-pop idol who have deep voice part 2. Oh, so I guess he's definitely one of the deepest voice out there. With incredibly deep voices. Jiwoo. Oh wait, Jiwoo actually? Wait, I'm finding resources for Jiwoo. Actually, the girls I mentioned were also pretty distinguished from another, but they didn't seem that deep to me, to be honest. But I don't know. Wait. So who is it? Is it like mentioned? I'm really bad with faces like that. Who is it? Yeah, I'm seeing Stray Kids here. I'm seeing Minji here and everything. Yeah, that's all the people I know already. Who else? It's BM. Okay, so BM is the deep voice guy in his group. Or, like mentioned, the contrast alone from his vocal to like mentioned the more brighter female vocal in this, that's just clashing here and there together, back to back. It's just awesome, okay? Like mentioned, I think one of the biggest examples for me being such a fan of having female and male vocals in one song together was during the SM Winter album reaction. I think there we also had like Ning Ning and Jungwoo together and all that kind of stuff, where I was also like, oh, this is heavenly, okay? So this is just so cool to me. It's so cool to me. And again, the song itself, it's such a summer anthem. Styling and aesthetic wise, it's simple but effective. You know, like we really didn't have like a high value production, but like the way we use the camera, the way we use, like mentioned here, the aesthetic with the projector and everything, still with the lighting, the way we like, it's really a music video that does a lot with little resources, basically, right? We played around a lot with the lighting, with the angles and everything, and it looks pretty cool too. Now, the only thing about the song that I may criticize, or that I would have done differently, because it's something that I just usually want to see, is that it does not have a third bridge and front chorus. It's instead a two-parter, so that's why we also have the chorus basically twice in the same way, where we really only have two parts. Then it's only, like mentioned, that little harmony / simultaneous shouting section, and then we end it, you know, instead of like mentioned having a lengthy bridge and then the third chorus and everything. But the song is long enough either way, right? That's why these two parts in the verse and everything were then extra long in compensation for it. So obviously still works in the song for me, but it's just usually something that I would usually love more to see. But even if that is not the case here, the song is still incredibly on point. Seriously, this is easily one of the best summer K-pop songs. Like seriously. The beat is just that damn good. The way we have this continuous synth in the background for the chorus sounded so damn great. And like mentioned, just a combo of deeper, darker male voices with more brighter female vocals back to back together in the same song. It just works so damn well for me. Okay, I can totally understand why there will be some people that say like, I only like the girls' voices, or I only like the male voices, or like, I only like these two and what kind of stuff. You know, that's why we have it like mentioned in such a fixed manner usually, that we only have female and boy groups out there. But we have now one of these groups in here, and in my opinion, this is dope. This is really, really damn cool, and I think this is heat. Okay, KARDs don't recall. That's sick. I'm a big fan of this, okay? I think this is definitely going to be listened to on loop for a bit throughout the day. That was awesome. Like mentioned, perfect for the time it is right now, with summer having just started yesterday. That was awesome. And we're moving over to 3 years into the future, / nearly 2 years into the past, because like mentioned, they had quite a long hiatus. Not idea why. Maybe it was military, that the guys had to go to the military. I don't know. Either way, we're moving over to KARD's GUNSHOT, released on 26th August 2020. Yeah, on my big sister's birthday. That's cool to see. Sitting at 31.8 million views. Still quite a good number. So let's dive into it. Let's stop the talk and let's start reacting. KARD's GUNSHOT. I'm ready for a blast. I'm ready. Oh, I love her hairstyle. The combo of the black with the white. Ooh. Oh, the speed is again flames. Damn. Hey, he sounds even deeper now. Oh, look at him though. Yo, her visual in this is insane. Woo! Hey, seriously, this is flames. Oh. I think we're getting a second chorus in the second half, but... Ooh! Oh, and this is also such a step up now production-wise. This MV is 20 times better, visually. Just in the production sense. Ooh! Ooh, the way the bass kicked in here now too. Or kicks in. Oh, and then the way the pre-chorus kicks in with this, the good and the ugly, that sounds so good. Hey, the visuals in this are, and then it's Smirk too. Holy moly. This is visually much. Wait, they don't have a second chorus. Works for me though. Woo! Hey, 2020 was a year, huh? Hey! Oh wow, the song's actually much shorter than expected. Lots of extra MV footage. Yo, the styling in this was... Look at them, okay? For a second I thought you would just shake it off, but... Yo, the styling, it is so flames. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking earlier, actually. Yeah. When I saw that they, you know, when I saw the title as Gunshot and she, like, put the zipper out like that, I at first was like, oh, is that a body bag? You know? But then I thought, oh, maybe it's just like a, you know, for a guitar. No, but... my suspicions were proven correct right there. It was actually a body bag. Okay, so KARD's Gunshot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a plus discovery for me here today. Like mentioned, I knew about them and the fact that this type of group exists now for a bit of a while now. But like mentioned, when I heard that like I mentioned, always a bit more maybe in the future there will be an opportunity for me to actually react to them rather than, you know, just me checking them out right now, right? There are a few hand-picked artists that I just check out outside of reactions and everything, or that I don't really react to, but here was like, hey, this concept and this idea is definitely something that you may want to react to down the road, and I'm glad it now finally happened, because, hey, this stuff right here, this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff, okay, if you know what I mean. Like mentioned, Don't Recall was definitely more of a summer anthem sound, and just way more vibey and chill, and just more of a tropical essence within it. Gunshot, while still having a bit more of a brighter synth tone in there implemented too, is much heavier, much darker, much more badass, much more, I wouldn't even say nearly arrogant, but like you just see that there's much more confidence in the delivery and both in the visual presentation as well, you know, like they look badass, the styling is sick, they just look so, you know, so mean, like, hello? The looks in this were everything. BM's part was even, you know, was dope. The chorus breakdown was sick. Like mentioned, the chorus actually quite short, but it totally worked for me nonetheless. So, you know, no issue there. And like mentioned, the music video quality also stepped up. That's like mentioned what I said about the 2017 music video. You know, they really did a good product with not that many resources. This time around, they did a fantastic product with lots of resources, okay? This is like a huge step up visually and production-wise, and it shows, you know? Don't Recall was a great MV still, but this is just badass. And they, like mentioned, all looked fantastic, sounded fantastic, and this is also obviously the thing now, right? Oh, damn, that shirt is sick too! 4 members only. I'm always the type of person that says, hey, I'm usually a bit more into groups that have a bit more lesser members, because the more members you have, the more difficult it will become for every member to be able to get the chance to shine, you know, because there are obviously some advantages to it, you know. The more members, the more fans you maybe get, and the better the choreos can look, and the more voices you have to, you know. But like mentioned, we have 4 voices here, and they're so distinguishable from another that it like, that's all you need, and like everybody shines in each song. Every member gets their respective highlight part within a song. Like mentioned, the voices are so different and clean to distinguish from each and one of them, not just between the girls and the boys, but like within the girls and within the boys as well. And that's just so cool. Okay, like mentioned, BM's part in the first verse was absolute flames. Like mentioned, don't know who's Jiwoo and who's Zomin from the girls right now here, but like mentioned, again, them V styling this was so dope. 2020 was really a year for so many great releases. Wasn't this like 1 month before I Can't Stop Me and La Di Da? Wasn't this like in the same month as No How You Like That? Was How You Like That? No, How You Like That was in, was it Ice Cream or was it Dynamite? There were so many fantastic releases in 2020, okay? And Gunshot definitely just fits right in there, okay? Incredible music video, fantastic sound design, like mentioned, much more badass, much more dangerous sounding too. We had the separate showcase for each of the members. They carried themselves with much more confidence, much more, you know, just everything basically. It's such a huge step up visually, and definitely, in my opinion, also keeps up sound wise with Don't Recall, or Don't Recall Me. Absolute excellent, okay? This is so damn awesome, and I'm really excited to listen to this again, okay? That's the thing, when I react to something, and my first thought after finishing this initial reaction is, I can't wait to re-listen to this again. And that's a really good sign, okay? Don't Recall Me, like mentioned. Oh, wait, Don't Recall Me? Don't Recall? I've already forgotten, to be honest, but that song is such a summer anthem, and I will be listening to that definitely throughout the rest of the day. But Gunshot as well. That's definitely, like mentioned, more of an powerful event song that you maybe not, that I can't picture myself yet listening to it as much as Don't Recall, but like there would definitely be like point of the day where like, hey, I'll listen to this 3 times in a row now, and those 9 minutes are going to be the shit, okay? That type of song it is, and I'm very excited to check it out more later. For now, we have one more music video to check out and react to, and that is their newest music video, Ring the Alarm. And it's like mentioned, been nearly 2 years now since this comic here got shot again. I'm not sure why there was such a long hiatus, probably because of military enlistments and something like that. That's at least my guess. Maybe it was something else, and let me tell me about it. Either way though, let's stop the talking and let's start the reacting. KARD, Ring the Alarm. Let's go. I hope, by the way, I pronounced the channel correctly. The, you know, KARD? K.A.R.D, or I don't know. No, again, going for the tropical flavor this time. Never mind. Ooh, the body rolls. Oh yeah, the choreos are cool too. Like mentioned, it's such a oh no, we go back more into summer flavor. Ooh. Hey, BM's voice is so cool. BM got such a cool voice, seriously. Deep voice was just suited for me. Ooh, her styling though. Like mentioned, don't know who's who yet for the girls, but oh, this pre-chorus. Oh, I like how we first think it's gonna be an instrumental chorus, but it's actually filled with lyrics. Yeah, now like mention what I mean. Female vocals, some male rap lines implemented. Dope. Again though, this beat is... Ooh, that shit was dope. Dope. Quick, on point verses right there. Fantastic. And that... Wait, what is the... Oh, that transition! This MV is clean. Hey, this... Hey, I love the shotty with the climbing and everything. Like, lighting-wise and aesthetically awesome, but this part too. This MV! But the song too, the chorus! Hey! And choreos are fun too! Yo, but oh! And here's what I wanted! Woo! Hey, this is something! They could be playing in Far Cry 6. It would totally fit in like that, but girl, honestly, what? Oh! Her hairstyle though, her account, this is so... Hey! They gotta calm down, honestly. This is visually intact, but... Damn. Seriously, this look right here is just 10 out of 10. Didn't Zana wear this recently? I think one of the Twice members wore that outfit somewhere. It looked kind of familiar to me. Maybe it was one from Blackpink? I think it was Twice. Either way, my god. Okay, so Ring the Alarm is a very good description of what we have to do after this, because damn, this is an outright attack on humanity right here. We definitely got to ring the damn alarm after this. This was visually, again, like mentioned, such a cool looking aesthetic, you know. Again, Don't Recall was great visually and everything with what they could do, but you definitely saw that the budget was just way higher for both Gunshot and now Ring the Alarm too. I'll say it like this, you know, having to wait nearly 2 years for your group to return or something like that is 100% painful, but if you get something like this out of it at least, then I don't think you should be that upset. Well, I think that makes things just even much more sweeter, right? This is once again both production, in the production sense for both the music video and the song, just absolutely clean. I don't know, are they self-produced? Who's producing them? I actually want to know, because like mentioned, the sound production is so clean. Like mentioned, their choruses actually, or like what means in the choruses, their sound here is actually, like mentioned, more into a classic direction, right? Like the general sound picture that they have going on when it comes to the beat is actually nothing too out of the norm, right? It's a very classic summer, even a bit Latin inspired tropical flavor, which we've obviously heard before. But in my opinion, not only do they work it really well, but like mentioned, just alone due to the fact that we have this constant switch between male and female vocals, it really works for me, especially in K-pop, because again though, this would 100% work in a game like Far Cry 6, you know, which is set in Cuba. You know that we have many songs that go into a similar sound route like this in there. That would fit in like a glove, okay? But that also reminds me that actually in these more Latin type of songs, it's actually much more common to have like a male rapper collab with a female rapper, or the other way around, right? Like mentioned, I really rarely see it in K-pop nowadays. To, you know, like for groups in general. Have I ever seen a boy group feature? Actually, never mind. Yeah, but it's like still very rare. It's a very rare occasion. I think it's actually much more common in generally just the Western scene and South American scene to see like boys and girls, like, or like men and women collab with each other. But like that's why this probably works so well here again, you know, because if this was now just a boy group or just a girl group releasing this song as it is, it would like still feel good and everything. But like the constant switch between the voices just makes it so extra good, because it's just something refreshing in the world of K-pop to be, okay? They like mentioned the sound itself is nothing new, but they just know how to deliver it and how to make it feel refreshing and just great to listen to. You know, just generally sounds great, but they still know how to make it feel. Oh, even Vamos in there. Yeah, that's definitely a bit more of a Latin influence. There isn't Vamos Spanish. I think so, right? This thing is just it's just a release that just lives off of the performance, in my opinion. Both the girls and the boys just know how to work and how to deliver their respective parts in their songs to not only stand out and be a highlight within their song, but also to just make it one full, extremely comfortable and enjoyable thing to listen to. Okay, this song is just once again from beginning to end, it's just perfect. Okay, like mentioned, it's nothing 100% new or anything, but just the sound picture we're in here, it's just flawless in that sense. It's just a flawless summer rap song, basically. Even though it's not even fully rap all the time, like mentioned, with still great vocals in there too. But as like mentioned, something you like if you put this in any Latin playlist, you know, it won't feel like even half as special as it would if you put it in a K-pop playlist, and that's what I'm trying to say, you know. But still, for what they were going for here, they absolutely nailed it. They absolutely nailed this concept and this sound, and this is also going to be definitely listened to a lot throughout the day. Actually, what mentioned, I knew them for a while now, but like this is now the first time actually reacting to them, and it was such a good decision to do. Okay, and again, this music video, the styles were on point. Her hair here with the pink and a little bit of blue looks so gorgeous. She especially though with that, like mentioned, I think was it Zana who wore it? I'm not 100% sure. She visually killed me in this, okay? Like there was one shot, especially in the second half or so. Yeah, this one. Wait, which one? I mean, hell, come on, what the fuck? But the boys too, okay? The boys look flames as well. BM's versus once again fire. J. Stevens? I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, but again, both guys also killed their verses. You know, we had that great chorus sound, and just the boy does his one verse, and then we verse, and then we go back to, you know. But this time around also, we actually had a third chorus, right? We had a third chorus, and we actually at the end also did what I wanted to have, you know, the girls and the boys singing together. It was awesome. It sounded fantastic. Okay, Ring the Alarm is basically, it's really just as good as basically it combines the sound of the most viewed song and the aesthetics of, actually not even fully the aesthetics, you know, was still definitely more of a summery vibe in it, even though like mentioned we had some more confidential and badass stuff in it too. Like mentioned, I also really love this climbing the mountain bit as well. But like basically we combined the visual production quality of Gunshot with the sound picture of Don't Recall, mixed it together, and it gave us Ring the Alarm, and it's awesome. This is an absolute fantastic way to return after such a long hiatus, and I'm insanely excited to either check out more of their music videos with y'all together, or maybe just by myself. Like mentioned, they came back with a mini album, and honestly, I'm not sure if I react to it or not. Okay, I can't tell you that yet. You know, obviously always gotta see how's the reception for this. I'm generally excited to see how the reception will be for this video. Maybe I will, and if not, I will just listen to them and that album myself. Because this group from these 3 songs speaks to me a lot, okay? They really complement each other perfectly. Each song is just, there's just no gap or any like whatever type of moment in the song. Each second of every song is just so necessary and just feels so damn good and rewarding to listen to. I'm insanely excited to do more KARD down the road, whatever it may be, with y'all together or on my own. For now though, this is it for my first time watching, listening, and reacting to KARD and their most viewed, most recent, and newest music video. I had a lot of fun with this. I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on KARD as a group? What are your thoughts on the concept? Which member is your favorite? Which song is your favorite? What are your thoughts on the song we checked out today? Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can leave some as well. Also put on Patreon, which helped me a lot. And like I mentioned, I will definitely be checking out more of them in the future, whether it be on my own or with y'all together. Other than that, I can just say we have a lot of other great comics coming up for the rest of the week. We've got Aspa and Naya at the same time this Friday at 1 p.m. KST. Going to be checking out both in one video. That's going to be very exciting. I'm going to be doing the Kepler albums tomorrow, Nion's mini album on top of that. We're going to be doing a G-Friend album throughout the weekend, and I've started a gaming channel which Cool is coming up on as well. So for whatever content you may be interested in, whatever content you may want to in for, I'll see you again soon on the channel. Stay safe, and happy. Have a great time. Have a wonderful week, and see you again soon with more KARD, other K-pop, or more gaming content. Thank you so much for watching.